guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Alexa, what's the time please?
The time is 8:17 a.m.
Right guys, every day is a battle with pain with me. Chronic, sometimes excruciating pain, which some people find funny. Right, so in 2015, in the summer of 2015, I was struck on the head. Okay, it was an accident. It wasn't meant to happen that way, but it happened. Okay, so as soon as I was struck on the head, I fell on the floor. And I'm going to be quite candid here and open and honest. And if you don't like it, I told you, please don't watch my videos. But as soon as I was struck on the head, I fell to the ground, and I pissed myself. Not because I was scared, it was because someone said that your body was in shock, and I pissed myself, and I just slumped to the stairs. And immediately I suffered electric shocks. So obviously it was nerve damage. An ambulance came out, and I went into the back of the ambulance, and I felt I wasn't treated properly. I was given a big ibuprofen pink pill. 3 ambulance crew members, 2 female and 1 male. I was sitting in the back of the ambulance. They didn't feel it was necessary to take me to hospital, even though I felt concussed, and I was in an incredible amount of it's not so much pain, it's like you're being electrocuted, it's electric shock type pain all over my body at that time, and I wasn't taken to hospital, and I don't think it was dealt with properly, and it went into the stage where it just affected my face, teeth and jaw. The body shocks aren't so bad, I still get them, but it's mainly in my face, teeth and jaw. And I went to see a neurologist up at the Medway Maritime Hospital who did some tests, and I had an MRI scan which came back and showed nothing, but I was still dealing with these acute electric shock type pain. And I ended up going to the dentist because I found several chips on my teeth, obviously where I'd been injured, and pieces of my teeth missing. So I went to a dentist in Chatham, and they told me I needed a tooth extracted. And of course nobody likes their teeth pulled out. It's a horrible experience. And I tried all I could to do to save the tooth. It couldn't be saved. I ended up going to another dentist because this dentist I was seeing did 6 or 7 unnecessary root canals, which caused me more incredible pain, having 6 or 7 root canals. I was trying everything to stop this pain in my face, jaw and teeth, and I thought it was my teeth. I had suffered chips to my teeth and nerve damage. So I went to another dentist, and I ended up having 9 teeth pulled out because I just wanted anything to stop the pain. And a lot of dentists aren't educated on nerve damage pain, which mimics toothache. It can mimic, a bad tooth. So I ended up having 9 teeth pulled out. And to be honest, guys, the pain still hasn't gone away. I am now getting face pain in the right side of my face. I live in a very noisy area. I wanted to move, to have a fresh start, to have some peace and quiet and what I thought was going to be a nice home. I did not realise when I moved into this property that the buildings were still being built, that, drilling triggers the pain off, noise triggers the pain off, and everyday noise, I can understand, I can live with that. I take painkillers on a daily basis. But I did not realise that this place was still being built. When taxi drivers come and pick me up in a taxi, they say, oh my God, this place is new. I windows in summer because there's so much noise. Now why would somebody try to trigger my pain off and think it's funny and think I'm going to get angry because I'm in a terrific amount of pain? It's like electrocuting a dog to do as it's told, and once I was in so much pain with this, I was forced to call an ambulance in 2018. I ended up in the Medway Maritime Hospital again in the emergency outpatients department, and the nurse had to give me really, really strong pain relief and strong painkillers. And all the receptionists were talking about, oh, did you hear about that dog that has got electrocuted? They put an electric collar around its neck and, you know, it's being electrocuted to do as it's told. And I remember one of the patients was called Mr. Turkish. One of my ex-partners was a Turkish man. All I want is help with this pain because it's been going on for 7 years now. I have seen two neurologists. One was going to refer me to the pain relief clinic, which never happened. I've gone back to the doctors again. I'm supposed to be waiting 8 months to see another neurologist department. 8 months, which is a long time when you're in agony. Because if you can't stop the pain, they have several therapies which can help you stop it. Painting, being isolated in your home where you're being bullied on a constant basis because you ask somebody quite politely, the noise is too much for me to bear, it has died down now. But what I'm saying is, obviously when you ask somebody politely, it wasn't aggressive, can they please, you know, keep the noise down a bit, and they take it the wrong way, and, you know, it wasn't meant to be nasty. It was during lockdown, COVID. I didn't knock on the door, I didn't bang, I didn't moan, I just asked politely by leaving a note. Right, I'm not a man, I'm a woman. Even though I'm getting taken the piss and mixed up with somebody else because somebody in Australia mixed me up with somebody else who is a man that dresses up as a woman, and it's certainly not me. So yesterday, outside my window, I was relaxing on my sofa with a hot water bottle over my face, yes, in the summer because that relieves the pain. Oh no, I don't know who it was, didn't recognise the voice. Oh, it's that cunt downstairs. Not the woman, not the man, it's the cunt downstairs. I don't know who said it, didn't recognise the voice, but, you know, if this is the type of people you're dealing with, you know what I mean, calling a person a cunt and not a person, it's quite scary. That was last night before I went out to take the dog for a walk. It's also intimidating knowing that you've got to go outside after someone said that. I went onto the field, there was a man with a black hooded coat over his head, puffing weed, which I had avoided because I was coming back home when this hooded guy was puffing out smoke, weed, all over the place. I avoided that, got back indoors, and somebody on Facebook dating said, "Are you well?" Because obviously they know that weed smoke makes me feel sick. "Are you well? How are you feeling?" And I knew I had to get up and get a Sainsbury's delivery today. Also, the pain can be triggered psychologically by stress. You clench your jaw when you're stressed. Cunt downstairs. The cunt downstairs. I heard that. I don't know who it was. Now we've got the builders going up and down the road. You know, I'm a woman, I'm a female, I'm not a cunt. Alright? I'm certainly not a cunt. I know there's somebody that likes the word cunt, and that's the last I want to say the word cunt. a person that hasn't got the guts to meet me. They wouldn't know what to do with me, and they certainly wouldn't say the word cunt to me and treat me like that if they met me, because I'd show them the door. See you later.